you are going to get serious about your digital marketing. You need to find out what is working. And I'm not just talking about what's driving traffic to your website. I'm talking about what is resulting in sales, in leads, in email subscribers, which social networks, which parts of those social networks, which Facebook groups, which ads are driving those results. And that's where UTM tracking comes in. UTM tracking links are links to your website that have some extra stuff stuck onto the end. You've probably seen them. If you click a link on Facebook, you'll notice there is the link, a /, a question mark, and then a whole load of other bits and pieces stuck on the end. Oh, you have seen them. They're really handy for measuring more accurately what's working. For example, do you post to Facebook groups? Right, so when you post a link to your website in a Facebook group and somebody clicks it, Google Analytics combine all that Facebook stuff together. So you can only see that you're getting traffic from Facebook. If you want to know which group is driving the most traffic, you can create a UTM tracking link for each individual one. And then you can see in your Google Analytics dashboard which one is sending the most traffic. Or you could use it to measure your social ads. You can find out which ad sets, which ads are not just driving the most traffic to your website, but also how many of those are converting into goals. You can see all of that in Google Analytics when you use UTM tracking. Let's take a look. Are you ready? But first, would you like a digital marketing lesson just like this one in 10 minutes or less per week? If so, subscribe to this channel, click the bell, and you'll get a notification every time a new lesson goes live. Here's my Google Analytics dashboard. And of course, I use UTM tracking already so we can see the results. Under the Acquisitions tab, click Campaigns, and here you'll find a list of campaigns related to keywords. That's the information that is coming from UTM Links. And when I pair this with Google Analytics goals, I can see exactly where those goal completions are coming from. What are goals? Watch this video and you'll find out. But don't yet. Wait till you finish watching this one. If you've got goals set up already, you can choose the goal that you want to measure from the drop-down menu and then sort the goal completions column. And we can see Facebook ads drove the most conversions, and we can see that second in line is my weekly newsletter, followed by my Sunday news newsletter. So my emails are doing well. Do you want to know how to set this up? I thought you might. Firstly, let's understand what makes up a UTM link. We start with your link, for example, spiderworking.com. And after this, we add the question mark, and then your UTM parameters are split into 3 main sections. We've got medium, we've got source, and we've got campaign. Medium refers to the type of traffic. So if you're posting a link on social media, that is social. If you're posting a link on your email newsletter, that is email. These are predefined mediums. And when you tag your post as social or email, that means that it will appear on the right dashboard in Google Analytics. It understands what social and email mean. So make sure you keep it to those key groupings that you see in Google Analytics. The source refers to the specific social network that you're posting on. And just like with the medium, this needs to match up with your Google Analytics. So it's Facebook, it's Twitter, it's LinkedIn. It has to match so that Google Analytics can put it in the right pot for referrals from Facebook or Twitter or whichever social network you are using. Campaign is the best bit because this is the bit that you can write yourself. This tells you exactly where you posted the link. So for example, if I was posting it in a Facebook group, if I was posting it in my Facebook group, I would write superhero group here because that's the name of my group, not because I'm weird. You can name that whatever you want and for whatever reason. So another example, I would post sometimes a link to a blog post I'd written on Twitter, and I'd have 3 different versions of the text that I would add to that tweet, which means I can signify which version of the headline in my campaign details. So maybe the name of the blog post followed by headline 1. You can also do this for Facebook ads or ads coming from other sources. I know, it looks complicated, doesn't it? But there is a simple way to create these using a Chrome plugin called Google UTM Builder. Let's look at how that works. Search the Chrome Web Store and you will find Google Analytics UTM Builder. And where I have removed from Chrome there, you will have Add to Chrome. And once you've installed it and set it up, this is the little icon that will appear on your Chrome browser so that you can create your links. If I click onto that now, you'll see that I have some saved UTM parameters. So for example, my Facebook profile, you can see my medium there is social, my source is Facebook, and I've got my campaign information in there. To set these up, if you click on Edit, click on Add Presets, give it a name. So in this case, I'm going to create one for my challenge group. So let's call it Challenge Group. Let's start with the medium then. We want social. My source is going to be Facebook. And my campaign then is going to be MIM, which stands for Maximum Impact Marketing, which is what it's called, Challenge Group. And I click on Add. Back to my website, I'm ready to share my link. So if I click on the little basket icon, I can choose my preset. And you can see it's pre-populated everything that I want to put in. Now, what if you don't have a preset set up? What if this is just a one instance? Well, that's okay, because you can come in and you can just create whatever you want here. And whatever you create, it has created your full URL, your full UTM tracking link at the bottom. And all you need to do is paste that into whatever social media channel or email you are using. And that's it. You've created your UTM link. Now go and post it on whatever social media or email or website that you were going to post it to. Log into your Google Analytics and see which one is driving the most traffic and the most goal completions. One more thing, even after all this work, there is one thing that will go wrong, and that is when somebody wants to share your link. If they click it and they highlight and copy the link from their browser and share, it's going to carry that UTM tracking with it, which means it will register in your Google Analytics as coming from that source. There's not a lot we can do about it. Some people will go to the effort to remove that UTM tracking, but in most cases they won't. What's next? Come up with a system for creating your UTM tracking links. Make sure you're creating different links for all the different places that you're posting your links. Make sure you're logging into Google Analytics regularly to see what's working, and it will help you know where to put more of your effort in the future. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell for more digital marketing lessons just like this. I'll be back next week.